I hope Bobo will not show anything appropriate on the in the video. Hey Armisters, Coach Ray here. I'm back home from Dubai from King of Table 12, and the next event everyone's looking forward to very much is East versus West 15. Yes, already 15. It's been a crazy year, East versus West 15. I have a card right here on my computer, just looking at it, it's insane. Don't worry about it. And I'm gonna go through all the matchups really quickly, and then of course we're gonna make some videos getting in depth at all matches. Either me or me and Giannis, we're gonna talk about these matchups and why are they so awesome. So 14 arm wrestling super matches. Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts as well. Which match of the card or matches on the card you're most excited about? Let us know in the comment section below. And also maybe you can pick your winners, right? Early predictions from you guys. So yeah, we start with first match. It's world title match. Brigita Ian, Ina Galactica, right arm. Is it right arm? Yes, right arm. Both multiple time WAF world champions. Brigita Ian has been pulling forever. Pulls masters, pulls seniors, always a very difficult opponent for everyone to face. Ina Galactica coming back after some time off, and finally we're going to see her on the big stage of East versus West. Then we got world title match at 70 kilos, Azat Sapan versus Daniel Ustinov. Both buff world champions this year. Very big match, a lot is on the line. You know, at the start I think Hunter Novs was supposed to face Azat, but that match fell apart. I think Hunter got injured. So now Daniel versus Azat, Armenia versus Kazakhstan for the world title. Nugzari Chikadze, this is the last match that was added to the card, like surprise, versus Ogan Kocak. If you don't know Ogan Kocak, multiple time WAF world champion, one of the most insane inside pullers you will ever see. If I'm correct, last time I saw him was 2019 WAF Worlds in Romania. He won the class, he beat Kajimurad Zuluyev there, I think at 90 kilos if I'm correct. So very excited to see him coming back. Nugzari, already fan favorite guy, just spits emotions and confidence, coming off an easy win in my opinion versus Norwegian Junior, just dominated that match. Very exciting, very fast arm wrestler. Artur Makarov, Omer Kosokoglu, like I'm killing these last names, but don't worry. So this is a world title match at 77 kilos. Omer competed at 80 kilos, got buff gold, maybe not the gold how he wanted, but he still got gold, versus the current champion that took the throne away from Mindaugas Tarasaitis not so long ago. So Artur versus Omer, again, another world title match. So this is already card looking insane. Dimitrina P versus Caroline Persson. Oh, like I wanted to see this match. Match makes sense for me. 60 versus 65 kilo world champion facing each other at 60 kilo class. Caro was 65 kilo world champion, right? Yeah. And Dimitrina 60, but Caro isn't 65. She's a little bit, I think 62, 63 kilos walking around weight. She just wanted a challenge there, so she went there and still won the title. Makes a lot of sense for me. Top Roll versus Hook, probably one of the most exciting matches you will see in a long time. If it turns into a war, and if Caro can deny Dimitrina what she wants. Oleg Zhok, B Kilonani, world title match at 90 kilos, 95 kilos. Both world champions. We saw them face each other. If you haven't seen, Google Oleg Zhok versus B Kilonani, but that was, in my opinion, not fully coming back Oleg Zhok, which is more dangerous now, and it wasn't B Kilonani that we just saw dominating class and taking the title from Artem Tainov. So very excited about that matchup. Oleg Zhok, Oleg Zhok is probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest left hand before the accident in the world of arm wrestling. And B Kilonani is probably he's one of my favorite left hand pullers. I've seen him up and close and personal, and many finals throughout the years. So very excited to see that match, and I think both very deserving. Left hand is very well represented on this card. Then we have legend Yoshinobu Kanai versus another legend, Todd Hutchings. This is a legend match, in my opinion. Let's see where Yoshinobu is right now. So we really don't know. He has been off and maybe competed a little bit in Japan, but he was one of the guys that buff champion and has beaten John Brzenk and many greats. And very excited for this match just to see where he is. And Todd Hutchings, as always, I think Todd is the favorite, however you look at this match, coming in, as being Todd Hutchings. So very excited for that one. Reno Masic Ibim Sago, is it? Yeah, right arm, world title, 115 kilos. So Devon kind of didn't compete 115 kilos, so he vacated his title. Now Reno versus Ibim Sago for the title. Ibim Sago last time beat Chance, beat Sandris. Reno beat Sandris and won the world title at 110 kilos, now at 115. This makes sense. Both guys very much can pull press most of the time, so I wouldn't expect anything else than both of them going inside. Who will be faster, who will get more center. Really excited about this matchup, and we'll talk about it, because this could give us a little bit of a preview what we will see when eventually Kamil will face Jerry, because maybe black hole opens up and swallows the whole world when two guys go in a press. David Smushi versus Vladimir Mayorov. Listen, if David Smushi gives us triple insane match of the year type, what he already did, versus Nurdaulet and Sasho, like, listen, this guy is insane. Already, I think 9 title defenses, greatest East versus West champion we have ever seen. This year had very tough battles to stay champion. Now facing Vladimir Mayorov. Last time Vladimir Mayorov surprised everyone. Coming off very long layoff, just 5 months of training, I think that's what he said, and face champion and give a lot of troubles to champion. But it was nowhere near of the craziness that was Smushi versus Sasha or Smushi versus Nurdaulet. But I'm really excited because Mayorov is very intelligent armister. He will come in very well prepared, and if he executes everything perfectly, we might see the title change hands just because of how methodical approach of Vladimir Mayorov is and how strong he is. Then we go Georgi Zerano versus Vitaly Letin. So Zerano has been looking like an absolute monster. When he pulled, I think last time on King of the Table, like he looked insane versus Revas. And we saw the match versus Revas and Vitaly. Vitaly again looked like an insane monster versus Artyom Morozov. And I'm very excited. The real question is, will it be a repeat of Vitaly versus Morozov match? Because if you're trying to get inside with Vitaly, it might not work. But very excited for this match. Let's see what Zerano has. If Zerano beats Vitaly, like, oh my God, the world will explode, right? Georgi Tautev, Irakli Zirakashvili, 95 kilo world title is on the line. This is another one of those matches. 2 top rollers, 2 very different styles of top rollers will face each other. Irakli, East versus West champion, has looking like absolutely unstoppable. Georgi Tautio has been a little bit out from this side of competition, but still competing on the highest level. So let's see what he can do, and can he stop, because it's like, however you look at it, it's 2 top rollers facing each other. Michael Todd, Gennady Kwikinia, a rematch we all wanted to see. Gennady coming back from an injury, from long time off, I think more than a year now, versus Michael Todd, super dedicated, super strong. Right now, I believe not only different version on the table, different version mentally for Michael Todd. Excited about that match because I really can't predict what's going to happen, because I really don't know where Gennady is, but I think Gennady will try to do the things he did before, but can he do it? You're coming off of a bicep tear and some other small issues. It might be hard. Then we go to the, I would say, 2 main events. Co-main events, I think, is Ivan Matyushenko, Aljan Muratov for 115 kilo world title. Yes. Listen, I get very excited talking about this match. Two of the great left arm pullers. We saw what Aleksandar have done to everyone. We saw what Ivan Matyushenko almost did to Morozov. Very excited for this match. I think whoever wins this, and let's get Vitaly and Artyom out of the way, and then we will, one of them should get the title shot at the super heavyweight title. And if Aleksandar Muratov can do that and pick up 3 belts, like, this is insane. And the main event, Devon versus Oleg Petrenko. Devon going down to 105 kilos. I just was hanging out with Devon. He's super motivated. He looks really good shape. I think mentally he is right there. The weight cut will be probably one of the hardest things that happens. Petrenko needs to be ready to fight Devon where everyone else does. If Petrenko beats Devon, it will be, in my opinion, very big upset, because I still think, doesn't matter if Devon had to do a weight cut or anything, I think still there's not a lot of people that actually can beat him. And Devon has that open hand top roll that sometimes goes into the full King's move, where he can stop his opponent and drain it out. And I think Oleg very well knows that. The thing is, Oleg can pull without his can and going sideways. But Devon is so good there. We saw how even Levin struggled there. So very excited for that matchup. Can Devon take this title and then slowly go back up, or what will happen forward? Or Petrenko shows a different level of dominance, something we saw the glimpse of it in 2019 when he was rising to the top of arm wrestling. Sadly, there was some issues why he couldn't compete, and then he was slowly get back into it. Now his recent performance has been absolutely dominated. Anyway, what else? East versus West. Engin has partnered with Robert Baxter, which probably means something very good for World of Arm Wrestling. Definitely we will, if there's money backing up these events, I think everything can be on a different level. I do believe that, and I think it's a good thing for arm wrestling, because we needed someone that loves arm wrestling to put behind some money, so arm wrestling can actually grow, and we don't have to worry about some of the issues that that we have to worry about. Let's see where that goes, and I really don't know much more about it. Anyway, as usual, get the links on the Core Sport platform. November 2nd, East versus West 15. Don't miss it. Stay strong. Love arm wrestling. Sir, how you feel right now? Have you anything nice to say about all this situation? No. So you go for top roll or a hook? Hook. Clearly a hook. Clearly a hook.